The recipe that I'm using today, I got from Postal Barbecue. So right now we're in the kitchen, we're getting ready to make our coating for the chicken. And what you're gonna need for this coating is 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, not baking soda, that's very important. Now those are the 2 magic ingredients. From there you can put whatever you want in here for seasoning, but I'm gonna put some ground pepper in there, some ground sea salt. I've used this a couple of times. This is really good. This kind of garlic sriracha. I want to keep the flavor profile a little bit simple on these in case I want to toss them in something after they come off the grill. So I'm gonna close this bag up and then we're just gonna mix this up real good. Now let's get our chicken in here. Incorporate everything. Let's get them really coated really well. A couple of tablespoons of oil to help all of the seasonings adhere. Shouldn't need more than a little bit. All right, here we go. Get it all mixed up real good. Now I'm gonna put a little bit more in there. A little bit more salt, a little bit more pepper, a little bit more sriracha, garlic sriracha. And a little bit more oil, because I didn't measure, so I don't think I put enough in there. So let's just get a little bit more. We can't hurt them. Close the bag. Let me run out here and put my charcoal on so my grill can be heating up while we're finishing this part off. Usually I have all my coals to one side and all my food on the other side, but I'm only doing 8 wings right now. So what I'm gonna do this time is I'm going to take this chimney and I'm gonna pour half of them on one side, half on the other side, and I'm gonna put the wings right down the middle. And I'm just eyeballing it, but I'm just gonna pour half of them on this side, half on the other side. Keep doing that till it looks about even. Then I'm just going to use this cooling rack to kind of move things around, separate them, and create a zone in the middle for my chicken. Woo! Hot stuff! Now I can put my lid on, make sure it's clean. I'm going to add a couple of pieces of wood. I'm not even sure what kind it is, but it has to be apple or hickory because that's the only kind I have on hand. Now we'll close our lid. Open the top vent. So I got my top vent open, wide open, and my bottom vent wide open. Now we'll go back out. We'll go back in the kitchen and finish coating our chicken and getting it all incorporated. And by the time we're done with that, the grill should be good and hot, and we can put our chicken on the grill. All right, y'all. Got my hands all washed. Let's take a look at this chicken. It looks pretty good, but it's not quite as even as I want it to look. I don't want to over season it though. You know, I want a light flavor profile. So I'm just gonna hit this with a little spray oil, a little more of the sriracha. My grill should definitely be ready right now. Flip them over and hit the other side with a little bit more as well. But we're gonna be ready to set these up. We're gonna be ready to put these on the grill. All right, these are ready. My grill should definitely be ready. So let me take you out there and get ready so we can put them on, man. But I wanted to show you how I have them on here. Like I said, this is a grill setup that I haven't shown you because I have the coals on either side and I got my wings in the middle. So let's take a look at that. And there you go. Charcoal on either side, my wings down the middle. They're already starting to whistle and sizzle. We're gonna leave these on here for about 20 minutes, guys. And we'll be back to see what they look like then. Hey guys, you know, I was just thinking maybe I better get back in here and take another look. Check in on my food a little sooner than I said I would. So this is a 10-minute mark. I said I was gonna wait until 20, but I don't usually use this setup, so I need to just make sure that my chicken isn't cooking too fast. So let's take a quick look. No, it looks like it's cooking at the perfect rate, and it is looking good too. Wow, this is gonna be good. All right, I'm confident it's working. It's working just fine. It's cooking at about the rate I want it to cook. When I get ready to start checking this thing to pull them off, I'm going to show you how to check the temperature of your food. We don't really cook to time, we cook to temperature. So I'm going to show you how to check the internal temperature. We're going to talk about what that temperature should be. I'm going to show you what I use to do that, and that's all coming up on the next check. All right guys, it's been another 10 minutes, so that puts us at about 20 minutes in. When I'm doing chicken hot and fast like wings, I like to get a temperature check at the 20-minute mark. To do that, we're going to use this little thing right here. This is called an instant read thermometer. You open it up, and we're going to check the internal temperature of our chicken. Now, the reason why you're checking the internal temperature is because there is a temperature at which food is safe to eat. There is a temperature at which no bacteria can survive. Now, that temperature is different for different kinds of meat. So you need to find out what that minimum safe temperature is, and make sure that your food is at that temperature. Now, that does not mean that you have to take your food off at that temperature. You may like your food a little more done than that. One example is chicken wings. Now, for chicken, the minimum safe internal temperature is 165, meaning no matter what kind of chicken you're cooking, you should not eat that chicken until it's above 165 degrees internally. But you wouldn't want to take chicken wings off that early. Chicken wings can go a whole lot higher than that, and so usually I'm 175 or above on chicken wings. But the thing about chicken wings is that they can be a little bit harder to get an accurate read on, because there's so little room between the meat and the bone. And if you're close to the bone, you're going to get a reading that's not accurate because the bone tends to be hotter. So really with chicken wings, you need to, and you will, get to the point where you kind of know it's ready by the way it looks and about how long it's been on the grill. But we're going to take this off, and I'm going to kind of poke it in a couple of places. Different. Usually you want it in the thickest part of the meat. Again, that's why it's a little challenging to do. Oh man, it's a little challenging to do with wings because there ain't no thick part, you know. So let's just take a couple of. It's ready and past ready. I'm getting ready to pull these, man. Piece of that skin. You hear that? Oh, this thing is still hot, y'all. I really hope I don't embarrass myself. Get a taste. That is so good. That is really like a lightly fried chicken wing. Awesome, y'all.